All right, so cranking along, I guess we're going to try to finish this thing up with a little bit of NFL since we're moving that direction.
We have drafts coming up, man. Like fantasy football drafts are upon us.
It's
like
fixing to be the best time of the year.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many, like every podcast
is.
This is where like all the fans are coming, and getting on the podcast because they're wanting to hear the sleepers. They're wanting to hear who's what. We've been the last few weeks talking about, like who's going to be the bust, like who some of the professionals picked as a bust, and even didn't you say NFL.com said Jimmy Graham and Sammy Watkins?
Yeah, everybody you like the bust.
Sammy Watkins.
Hey, shout out to Season Beef Sports Podcast Draft. I'm taking Todd Gurley #1.
Just going ahead.
There's no tricks.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to take Todd Gurley #1. Sean Leonard, it's up to you.
So look, if he gets injured next week, you're still taking him?
Sean's ready.
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
Hey, Sean's studying and everything.
So
he
we
says
can
he's
lock
going
it
to do.
in.
He's going to be
Good for him. I'm taking Todd Gurley, Sean.
Well,
so you're on the clock, buddy.
If Sean's studying, he's taking Le'Veon Bell second, I would imagine.
The Kid Rock of fantasy football.
Yeah.
I think we need to get everybody that's in our league to maybe message us or whatever and give us some
pointers.
Yeah, no, some kind of like a little marketing towards their skill that we can like maybe post or read off on air. You know what I mean? To get some kind of interaction with the guys that are going to be in the league.
It's all about the fans.
Yeah, we're doing this to take your money.
Yeah,
we are experts now. That is our little slogan now.
So you're taking Gurley.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Gurley, man. I mean, it was Bell Gurley, but I'm gonna go Gurley.
Dave, can you go ahead and commit now to Saquon Barkley?
Hey,
this is a groundbreaking
I have
fantasy advice here.
Dave, sit down.
Dave don't want to say Saquon because he's scared that.
Hold on, let me get you up.
Leonard will get him. Leonard will pick him in front of him if he says
Saquads.
Yeah, you can't really.
He is not taking. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do in our draft?
I'm free and clear.
What are you picking, third, right?
The first pick can say what they want.
Pick number 3.
Pick number 3, and Ian, what pick are you?
Pick 5.
And who are you targeting? You don't want to say right now, do you?
No.
No, he can't target until he sees what's
It
left.
depends on what's
I
there.
got inside information.
Kenyon Drake probably be there.
I'll have the same information when it's important.
Well,
Like
it doesn't matter.
Maybe different information.
You can say you would like to have a running back in the big 4.
Yes.
If you don't get one of them because you're right at
Who
5.
knows?
Exactly.
But you know who I might take?
Saquon.
Leonard Fournette.
I mean,
jumping on my guy.
It ain't a bad idea. Everybody,
Jump on my guy.
He has just as good a chance. He has just as good a chance to do it
It's a great rhyme.
as any of the other guys. I mean, he's going to get volume.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the thing. I mean, what other running back, dude? And it's like Scott always says,
goal line carries.
He's a nice piece.
No,
it's a phenomenal piece.
a nice piece. That's the only time I'll say it tonight.
We heard it.
He's gonna get the touches. He's a home run hitter as big as he is. Like
Fournette's the man.
I'll go after some guys that aren't what everybody else says.
He's going to get the
is
usage
the time
too.
to pick. I mean,
there's throw to him more.
Certain guys that you can go after.
So you're taking a running back no matter what at 5.
Probably.
I hope you don't take Fournette because I'm at 7, and if he falls with me at 7, I'm 100% taking him.
It's a good spot for
it right now.
Antonio
Brown's going to slip.
He's going to be a good value pick, probably. But
you're probably going to end up with AB.
You'll get either Antonio Brown or DeAndre Hopkins.
Here's my thing. I feel like I've done enough mock drafts where I know that if I can get a running back like Leonard Fournette to anchor one of 2 spots, I can pick running back or I can pick wide receiver.
You can't really say that, though.
Yes, you can.
Until you see what's left.
But, I mean, I know.
It's a 14-team league. It's different.
Yeah. I still know where the average draft place is.
And stuff.
Even 14, 12, 10, it doesn't matter.
I did about 100 mock drafts.
Well, you did a lot.
14
I'm happy for you.
Pick 4. I'm ready.
You've done 100 mock drafts already?
No, probably not.
Okay, Charlie, how many mock drafts have you done so far? Be very honest.
20.
I've done about
0.
30 or 40.
Have you really?
Good God Almighty.
Trying to trade halfway through the season. If I see a player who's under a stud who's underachieved for the first, I'm doing everything I can to get that player on my team because he's going to get his 9 times out of 10.
Yeah,
that player's going to get theirs.
I had Larry Fitzgerald on every bad season he's ever had. Swear on that.
I'm right there with you, dude.
I had AJ Green on his worst year.
Me too.
Dorial Green Beckham on his worst year.
I had
all of them.
I could go on and on, bro.
I'm seeing a lot of similarities between bad karma players for me and Scott.
I'm a bad karma player guy. Like, people know that if a guy's playing poorly on my team and they trade me for that guy, that the guy's going to be good on their team. And I guarantee, if there's a way to pull that stat from our Facebook,
high on this year.
Destroyed
Nobody.
my team.
Saquon Barkley.
All right. Well, sorry, Dave.
I'm high. You want?
Sorry, Dave.
What I
high
am
on
expecting
Fournette.
to have a bigger season. This guy and I just have been like, this is my guy. I feel like this year, like Joe Mixon. I am high on Joe Mixon.
I agree with you on that.
Everybody's high on Joe Mixon.
I'm not denying it, but I felt this way since last year.
Joe Mixon's, I think his ADP went up.
I wrote
like 10
notes.
spots in a week.
I wrote notes from the end of last season, and Joe Mixon is part of my notes, reminding myself how much I want Joe Mixon.
No, he's
because of the last 5
good.
games of the season last year.
He's on a shitty team, though.
Dude, he averaged like 5 yards a carry, and the offensive line is, I think, a little bit better this year, maybe. I don't think they're any worse.
They got Jeremy Hill out of there. That helps him a lot.
Yeah, Gio's going to get some touches, but
Third
Joe
down
Mixon's
back.
the dude. I mean, overall,
They
he's
brought
going
him
to
there
see
to
a
be
lot
the
of
dude.
touches. And, you know, if they can keep the ball moving.
The way Jared's shaking his head over there, I don't think he likes Mixon.
I'm not high on him this year.
I get it. I mean, I don't blame you.
I'd actually rather have Gio.
Oh, no.
No, that's the silliest thing you said in the podcast.
No,
Corey
I mean,
Coleman? Can we get to do another
you'd
one?
rather have Giovanni Bernard?
Over
In a
Joe
P-
Mixon?
in a PPR league.
Giovanni Bernard ain't
Would
getting
you-
drafted.
For where I can draft him.
monetarily,
For
are
where
you
you
worth? Is that worth
For where you can
anything
draft him, I
to
understand
you?
what you're saying
No,
there.
no, no.
No, he's talking about. I think he's talking about value.
Yeah, value.
Yeah,
wise.
more value.
get
for,
it.
What, yeah, I can.
I am.
I want to talk about our members,
Everybody.
man. I
Yep.
want to talk about all our new members. Go ahead,
Yep.
Scott, run it.
All right, guys.
Run the numbers.
No, seriously.
Run
What do
the
we have?
numbers.
Jake, you were the last person who looked. You're our social media guru. What do
He
we
has
have?
turned into that.
317
I think we
members
got
now,
somebody
right?
else. Hold
Shut
on.
the front door.
So we were at like 260 or 270, like that, or something like 260, and for our group,
317.
260 for our group.
Time for us to go, fellas.
Yeah, totally. This is totally. We're ending the show. Dude, we have 300. Like, I want to see us just get more and more members. Like, I want. Like, we're
Yeah.
having some really good topics, and we're having some good discussions. We're having a lot of action in our Facebook group. And
Action Jackson.
I threw something in there to try. Let's try to pump this up. And like people like Jay Flo from the Burn It Down podcast, they've been sharing it on their pages, and we've gotten about, Nick Cook, who was, he's very active in our group, and he just did my Just a Mike, Friday Night Mike's episode here this past Friday night. He's been adding a lot of people into the group, and there are a lot of sports fans out there, man. We all have sports fans on our friends list, and if you are listening right now and you are in our group and you have friends, family, crazy uncles, whatever that get into sports
Crazier
that
the
you
better.
have fun talking sports with,
He
bring them to
loves
our
crazy
season beef
uncles.
page and like talk sports in one area, like together as a group, like because I think we have a good thing going there in that group, man. Like,
Yeah,
we
it's a
have some
good
really
little
like,
community.
Like
man.
Jake, you're hitting
Everybody
up 5
talking
topics
shit.
a day, dude. I'm waking up in the morning at like 7:30, and Jake's in there just
He's our new.
throwing topics out there. I'm telling you, the guru. I already called you that online.
Yeah.
You know how
And
much
it's awesome. I
I
love
said
seeing
guru
it.
43 times last episode. Just to know that.
Yeah,
Good lord.
But-
we have so many gurus.
but we're getting online. Like the presence is there, and we're starting to get some feedback from these people. We're getting more people downloading. Like we upped our downloads a good little bit here this last episode. And as football is going on, like bring people to the group to talk trash, man. Like eventually, I'd love to see us have like 2 or 3 or 4 season beef leagues.
yeah.
You know what I
agree.
mean? To where
That'd be
like
cool.
we have more and more people doing it, and we can set up things for prizes, and we can turn
Charlie.
it into something. And we had a really good idea is to do next year to do an auction style draft,
Yeah.
because then we can really, really talk some trash. And I was telling Ian about how we do it in baseball when we do the baseball auction drafts, and they're a
Could
lot
be
of fun.
It could be
Yeah.
fun.
And there's a lot of banter to go along with it. So that's a good idea. But anyway, thank you for joining our groups and subscribing and reviewing the podcast. We've
We
had some
greatly
new
appreciate it.
Thanks for the
reviews
love.
on iTunes, and we really appreciate it. And
People really love the Tiger Woods topic
Yeah.
on there, by the way.
Ugh.
it's going to be the hottest topic.
People
When I
dig
hashtag
it.
this, it will get
Pity
the most
likes.
downloads.
Pretty much the most dominating topic ever.
Yeah.
Most dominating topic I ever posted was Tiger Woods.